Drew and Stu are on the air.
Ready?
Whether you're fading with Drew or riding with Cam, this is the place to get your weekly NFL picks.
Everything you got, let's go.
Hello and welcome. Well,
Keep it.
hello
Yes,
and welcome
yes.
to Drew and Stu.
Oh,
I'm
my
Livingstone, that's
God.
Cam Stewart. This is episode 2 of week 16. I just had a stroke before the show started.
Dude, I've had many strokes, but one thing I can do, Drew, is still talk. You know what I love about you, too? It's always like right out of the gate, and then
Yeah,
you kind of
it's always
figure it
right at
out.
the start.
You're like a horse that like just can't come out of the gate straight. You're banging the
yeah.
rail, like you don't even know what you're doing.
I'm a closer. The 200-meter dash, I'm the guy who starts off slow and just speeds up at the end.
You want to bet in horse racing? Stone cold closers are the way to go.
Yeah, I'm Oscar Pistorius, as they call him.
What, the guy who murdered his wife?
Oh,
with
yeah,
one
I'm not
leg?
Oscar Pistorius. Yeah.
That's okay. Good start, Drew. The guy's in fucking jail. He like, clipped his wife in the middle of the
I
night.
forgot about that part. I knew he was.
She was hot, too. What's that fucking loser doing? You got one leg and she's with you and you're killing her?
Didn't he have no legs? Wasn't that his thing? Didn't he have like 2 blades?
Yeah, I mean, he might have 2 prosthetics. But the bottom line is this. He found a way to get out of bed with his prosthetics and put a book. Anyway, that guy's woman was like, Oscar, be happy. Like, come on now.
All right. That's it. Off the rails to start.
Great. This is what we do, Drew. This is why we're going to get, this is why people enjoy the show. I tuned into another show today, and I like the Denver Broncos. You have fun. Sports is supposed to be fun.
Oh, really? That was a good take. I don't know anything you said because it was just sad watching the whole time. Let's get into Thursday Night Football first, Cam. Broncos, Chargers. The line's now 2.5 for the LA Chargers. It was 3 when we did our show. I like the Broncos. You like the Chargers. You're leaning under. I'm leaning over. We're just on completely opposite sides of this game, and you're sticking to it. You still like the Chargers and the under?
I don't like it. I'm betting it low. I think this game can be literally, Drew, a coin flip. To me, It's a coin flip game. Herbert's hurt. And remember one thing about both of these teams, too? Like, everyone's talking desperation, whatever. Both of them, the way things are going, are probably going to make the playoffs, right? So I think it's going to be pretty vanilla, this game. I'm just saying, I think it's going to be and Harbaugh, when you have a hurt quarterback, what do you want to do? Slow it down.
Yes.
Long, milking, clock, field position.
The issue is they can't run, Cam. Gus Edwards sucks.
I was going to start him on a fantasy league tonight, Drew. Thanks.
No, absolutely not. Do not do that.
I have nothing left.
You got to have there's got to be Justice Hill
Resol's
or Ty
not
Johnson.
playing. He's out.
There's got to be better options on waivers, Cam. Gus Edwards can get you 3 points.
How's Patrick Taylor on waivers? My 0 fucking points last week, and I
add
still
him, though.
won.
You should add him. Garendo's out. They just announced that. So
really?
Yeah. Patrick Taylor getting the start.
Oh, what am I? But who do I put on the bench? Okay, if you had to put on the bench,
Gus Edwards.
Gus Edwards. Yeah, he's definitely. But out of Jonathan Taylor.
Okay.
The other Taylor that I'm going to pick up, and I think oh my God, I dropped Taylor yesterday to pick up, oh my God, the New Orleans Saints running back because Kamara might be out. Yeah.
Oh, man, so you dropped the starter for a possible starter, and now you're not going to be able to re-add him now because you put him on waivers yourself.
Correct.
Oh, nice.
Drew, that's why, Drew, I know it's collusion. You're managing my fantasy team next year, and I'm sawing you off. I don't care if Steve and those guys know. We're a team. You're going to have your team and a dual team because I can't deal with this shit. I hate that site.
Is that, I mean, Yahoo's, everyone loves it, but Cam does not. Cam's too
No,
old.
I'm on ESPN where the old guys go.
Yeah, ESPN's the worst. That's fine.
Yeah, okay.
It is.
It's the only one I've used for 25 years. Yeah, okay.
You're the only people that keep them in business, the ones that don't know out of the other sites. All right, Cam. Tonight, first touchdown score. Let's get right into it.
How about Gus Edwards? That you're talking so much shit.
I mean, let's see. What are his odds?
Why not?
What are Gus Edwards' odds tonight for first touchdown? What
Probably.
Mine's 7-1.
I'm thinking about 8-1.
All right, let's see. 3. Gus Edwards' first touchdown 6-1. Not worth it. Not worth it.
Know what that tells me? He's very live.
Yeah, I'd rather take a little Bo Nix action, run him one in like your Drew Lock special at 14-1.
I'm taking Drew Lock to run one in this week.
Yeah, maybe. I also like Marvin Mims Cam at 22-1. Is that crazy?
Good pick. I like Mims too. He's a good sleeper.
All right. Let's do our TD prop parlay for tonight before I give you my same game parlay.
And I need you to just give me some props. Like this guy will have over 3.5 catches. Like give me 4 or 5 of those. I'm sorry. I got a lot of shit going on right now, and I have actually less touchdowns. Drew, by the way, in the last show, I was looking at my list of touchdown scores. A lot of them came in last week. Like
Yep.
Josh Allen had touchdowns. Like all those guys, like Nico Collins, didn't he have like 2 touchdowns?
Yep.
And yeah. So anyway, I think we should have mentioned that. But.
Give me one guy tonight, Cam, who you think's scoring a touchdown.
McConkey.
It's a little slot action. I like it.
The problem is Denver's going to focus on McConkey, so it might be somebody else.
Surtain will probably be on QJ or Palmer, so I think McConkey's a good play because they don't really have a slot guy. Give me Cortland Sutton. Him and Bo Nix have been on a tear together. I will take Sutton. Give me one more, Cam.
I got to be honest with you, Drew. I don't think this
You think it's low scoring?
Just a tip for everybody. Last week's prop game, like once in a while, we got to go lower. I know everyone wants picks and stuff like that, but that's a great way to blow up your account when there's no touchdowns in a game. You got touchdown parlays. Got to be careful with these things. We don't know how this game script's going to go. So I don't think we can do it, but let's not go nuts.
Let's do 4 guys. 4 guys.
Yeah, okay.
We can see 14 points each. All right.
I think there's going to be a lot of kicking tonight.
You want us to keep it safe then? Do Javonte and Gus Edwards, both the running backs?
Sure.
All right.
I do want to keep it safe.
All right, keep it safe. Both running backs, both number 1 receivers, 33-1, Cam.
That sounds a little bit better than safe. Thanks.
Yeah, that sounds a bit risky, but I will do it right now. There you go.
Cool.
Bet has been placed. Done. All right, my same game parlay for tonight, Cam. Let's see how you feel about this one. Lad McConkey, 50 yards receiving.
Yes.
Marvin Mims, 40 yards receiving.
I like
Mims has been over this in 3 of his last 4 games. Mims, 3 receptions, so over 2.5 catches. He's been over that in 3 straight. And then Cortland Sutton, over 70 yards, over this in 6 straight games before last week. I think he bounces back this week. Those 4 props seems very, very doable. 11-1, getting 11 times your money, Cam.
All right, Drew, I got to give you credit. You come up with these same game parlays all the time, and they're pretty damn good.
And what do you think of Sutton and McConkey both to score a touchdown?
Yes.
Sutton and McConkey both to get over 70 yards receiving. It's 17-1.
Can't we just do 50 and play it safety? Because if they get 62 yards or something, yes. I don't care if it pays less. I want to win.
Well, okay. Well, let's see. I'll do it right now. I'll put it together for you live.
I guarantee the 50 will still pay well with both touchdowns.
Touchdowns,
you're asking say the guy gets 62
okay, so 50
yards.
and a score each plus 850.
Thank you. And what's the other one? Probably pay about double.
It's 16-1 the other one.
Whatever. I'll take it.
20 extra yards each.
I'm telling you, man. If you know how many times I've done those bets and I had 75 plus and the guy ends up with 72. Do you want to punch yourself in the face? Yes.
That's true, Cam. What about a little Sutton? Sorry, I like Mims. This is going to sound crazy to you. Mims over 100 yards receiving on a crazy.
What's your deal with you and Mims? You guys buddies?
Dude, Mims is sick. I really like the way they're utilizing him, and I think he's a deep guy.
Yeah.
So, you can't even get Mims at over 100 yards. You can get him at over 90. Over 90 yards is 16-1. You know what?
His yardage is 16-1 to get 90 yards receiving?
Yeah. So if you go just 80 yards for Mims, it's 12-1.
Yeah, just go 80, man. That's good. See that, Drew? These bets, just telling the people, you can fire it off. You can do whatever the hell you want, but you got to have one. Say you're playing $100 total with these things.
Yeah.
The easier one, you go more, and then you just kind of go 20-20 or whatever with these other ones because you want to hit.
What do you think? Mims 50 yards plus 400.
I think that's amazing. That's the one I would do.
All right, so that's the one Cam's doing. Everyone, I'll be sprinkling it at 90, 12-1. A little action.
Drew's a big game hunter. I'm going to the woods and looking for a turkey. This guy's looking for a fucking bear or a moose.
He had a 90-yard touchdown 2 weeks ago. It's just you just need the one. If that thing hits, if you take him over, and if you're taking him over 80 yards at 12-1, Cam, you take him to score a touchdown as well. It's probably 20-1 for him to get a deep ball. It's
bringing up very good points.
All right, let's move on to the weekend, Cam. Our changes for the week. Recap your picks to the viewers. You were on the Chargers, Texans, Steelers. You're on the Chargers -3. It's now moved to plus 3.5.
Texans.
Texans
Cash out, the early one. Cash out, lose money. I want 3.5 with the Texans.
You'll lose the 10 cents in order to cash that out, 100%. Right?
I've lost more than because they were minus 1.5 when I cashed it out.
You probably lost
whatever. On $100, I got 82 something. Whatever it is. Now I'm getting a team at 3.5. Give me the Texans, please.
You're on the Steelers, Browns as your bronze.
Nope. Steelers are gone. Steelers are gone.
Let's do your changes after I recap your picks.
Sorry.
Titans, Jets as your silver, Falcons, Patriots, Carolina as your gold, Bears, Commanders, Seahawks, San Fran, Jacksonville, Tampa, and Green Bay. Now your changes. You're changing from Houston -3 to Houston plus 3.5. You cashed out. You're changing off of the Steelers -6.5 to Baltimore now -6.
Yes.
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that, Cam? It looks like Pickens might play, and yet now you're switching to Baltimore.
I couldn't care less if Pickens plays.
Really?
One thing I
Your
know,
offense is like third ranked in the league when Pickens plays.
I understand. I'm just telling you this. Baltimore, for them not to cover in this game, a lot of bad things have to happen. Mm-hmm. Double revenge spot. Steelers public dog, just like the Philadelphia game. You know what? I'll take my chances. And there's a couple people that are going to get some notes from me and or tires slashed if this doesn't come in.
Oh man! Your next change, Cam, is
don't take me seriously, please.
Your next one, Cam. My tires have been slashed before in Niagara Falls.
Oh, mine were slashed before too. Not fun.
I got "fuck you" written on the.
It's the worst. It's the worst thing you could do to somebody without like knocking out their teeth. I think.
Yeah,
it's a real problem. You can't go anywhere. You got to get a tow. You got to get new. It's a fucking disaster.
It's like $1,000 problem at the end of it.
If you do that to somebody, you're a shithead.
Yes, 100%. Your next switch, Cam, you're switching off the Browns as your bronze to the Cincinnati Bengals, now -7.5. So going from bronze +7 to Bengals -7.5. Tell the viewers why you now trust Joe Burrow and the Cats.
Going to be honest with you, don't really trust it. I'm just thinking, how do I back Jameis Winston again when he's going to throw 2 pick sixes? And probably, that's the whole problem.
Winston's not starting, it's DTR.
Oh, it's DTR?
Yeah.
He might even be worse.
The thing is, DTR won't turn it over. He just sucks. He's like dink and dunk punt. Like he's that guy.
Just give me Cincinnati. I didn't want to think about this anymore.
All right, Cam switched to Cincinnati -7.5, which means his bronze is no longer the Browns. Your bronze, you're changing to who, Cam?
The Seattle Seahawks.
Going against Drew Silver.
I didn't want to do it, Drew. I didn't want to Drew over the holidays. And you know what? A lot of people were on the Vikings. These guys, it's so easy. Oh, this is going to be the easiest game of the week. Is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're just posting these numbers for a 12-win team, and it's only 3.5. Okay, we'll see. Thing about Seattle is, I know they're not as good as Minnesota, but this is a spot play. This is a huge game, and I'm telling you, Minnesota is going to lay an egg in Seattle this week. That's my opinion, and it could be very wrong.
You're making me want to switch my silver pick. I'm going to stay on the Vikings, Cam, but I'm going to switch my silver off the Vikings.
I still owe you money.
Yeah, well, we did double or nothing, didn't we?
I got Tennessee at 4.5. Yeah, before Rudolph was announced.
It's fine. I don't care. Rudolph. Go back to guiding Santa's sleigh. I'm not worried.
Actually, you're right. It doesn't matter. Levis, Rudolph, who cares? You're right.
I'm switching off the Jets. My first switch to the Rams. I know everyone likes the Jets this week. Everyone's feeling. Too many people are saying this is a bad spot for the Rams, and I'm like, you know what? This is a buzzsaw offense right now. They're rolling. I don't care if Aaron Rodgers has been throwing great to Devontae Adams or anything. Give me the Rams now because I like the Jets when not everyone was on them, Cam.
I agree. It's a real problem. So many people love them, and I picked the Jets too, but I'm going to stick with it.
I'm going to switch my silver from the Minnesota Vikings to another NFC North team, the Detroit Lions, -7 against Chicago. I think they absolutely blow the brakes off the Bears after getting beat by the Buffalo Bills.
That game, I'm just going to tell you one thing. Like I told my boy Wetzel to stay away from the Winnipeg Jets last night. Buyer beware.
Yeah, I don't care. Caleb Williams.
No, you don't have to listen to me. I'm just telling you, Detroit's banged up, and Chicago's getting a lot of points at home. They're shit, but I'm taking the Bears.
Fair. Yeah, you don't like Little Hands Goff. That's right. I forgot you don't like him when he's outside.
Little Hands Goff. I got him as my second MVP vote behind Josh Allen, which is, if a miracle doesn't happen, we're going to cash that ticket at 9-1.
That's knock on wood, Cam, because people are talking to Lamar. If Lamar beats the Steelers, he could vault into number one.
No, fuck no. You guys got Josh Allen's league. Josh Allen is taking the Bills by Kansas City.
I'm just saying if
Lamar Jackson beats Allen in the MVP voting, I will snap because that is pure horseshit.
I'm just saying people
Allen's
are saying Lamar
can
win the division now, and if he wins,
I couldn't care less. Who cares?
He's got way better stats than he had last season, Cam.
I don't give a shit. Allen's the key.
I agree, but I'm saying.
Sorry, I don't need to get emotional. I went to the doctor and I said my blood pressure was high and my heart rate was high, so I got to shut up.
Oh, but things I could have told you without your doctor's visit, Cam. That would have been.
Oh, buddy, I got 3 boosters yesterday. I can't feel my left arm.
You're still getting booster shots? Is this 1968? Like, what are you doing?
I don't even want to tell you what it's for.
You still have the scar?
It's not good.
You still have the scar?
No, I ripped off the tape and shit in the shower today.
Do you have that scar though from when you were a kid when you got the booster shot? You're in that generation, aren't you?
I got a birthmark.
No, okay, so you're too young then for that.
I don't know what
that,
the hell you're talking about. All I know is I got 2
You're
shots in my left arm and the flu shot in my right, and I can't feel my left arm.
You're trying to shower and you're like,
it fucking hurt. Like I don't know. Like it was like not a regular knee. Like you get the heavy one.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even want to tell you it's for. It's embarrassing, but it's something. Right. It's not what you think it is. Like it's not like I don't have an.
Not erectile dysfunction.
No, I don't have an STD or anything. But I had there were some liver things.
You don't have to reveal it.
It was no, yeah. Anyway, it's like that. But it's twin Rex. But I had to take the 2 separate shots. It's that shit where people go to Mexico and they shit their pants kind of thing. But it's also to prevent. I have a liver problem due to the medications that I'm on for diabetes.
Yeah, it's
hepatitis A and B.
Yes, there you go. Okay, fair enough. I was going to say,
but it's not an STD.
You don't have to. No one's like Cam's out there getting STDs.
Well, people want me to be real. Just don't ask me. I'll tell you anything about myself. Just don't ask questions about certain things. Because
fair enough. Okay,
and Drew knows the reason why. We got to go incognito to. There's reasons why.
Yes. Let's recap our picks for everybody on the board before we get into our props of the week, Cam. And the viewer questions, as people love. I got a bunch of good ones this week. My picks, Cam: Denver Broncos, Kansas City Chiefs +3. Thank goodness I got them on Monday. Cam, I knew Mahomes was going to play. I said on the show, he's full of shit.
This guy's such an actor. I'm so done with this bullshit.
Four guys carried him off the field.
I know. I'm so done with this bullshit acting. Know what he's going to do, though? Beat Houston, hopefully by 3 or under, and then they're going to rest him until the end of the year. That's what they get home field, and then he's going to
win one more. Rest. But yeah,
or play him at the end. Yeah.
Cam, can you imagine? And on Christmas Day, if they don't play him, the NFL would lose it. They have that Netflix Christmas Day game, and if Mahomes is like, "Oh, I'm too sore to sit out now," like, "Oh,
so the NFL will be fine with all the fantasy monies and betting on their league."
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So I got the Steelers. Steelers is my bronze at +6.5. I don't care, Cam, about the Lamar Jackson stuff. I think Pickens is going to be back. Cleveland Browns switched to Cincinnati, so Cincinnati -7.5. I got the Colts -4.5. I got the Rams now -3. Falcons -10 with Penix in. Cam, how do you feel about Penix?
I feel better about Penix at 9 than I did at Cousins at 10. How's that?
Fair.
Honest to God, Penix would have, for him to be worse than Kirk Cousins, he'd basically have to trip, fall down, not hit anybody. Like Cousins has been so bad that the Raiders could have won that game easily. Like Cousins needs a.
I will say, like, the offensive line's an issue too, so I'm worried about Penix because
Penix can move. Like, no, what he is. He's not fast, but he's shiftier than
he is. Well, of course,
dude. Numbnuts can't even he's a statue back there.
I know. I'm just saying I'm worried about like if you have Drake London or Darnell Mooney, these guys in fantasy. I don't know what to think this weekend. I got the Patriots, Carolina, Detroit as my silver now, Commanders, Minnesota, San Fran, Jacksonville, Tampa Bay is my goal. I think they smoked the Cowboys. Green Bay -13.5 on Monday. Recap Cam's picks.
Actually, I want one more change.
Okay.
Please don't hate me. Please
if you
don't
pick
hate
the
me.
Cowboys, I'm turning your camera off.
And it's been a pleasure, Drew.
Oh, no. You're going against my gold, Cam? You can't be going against my gold.
I don't want to, but I'm telling you, I don't know one person likes Dallas, and you know the way I roll, like that. How many points am I getting?
You're getting them. What are they now?
4?
I think they might be up to 4.
I think some places it was 3.5, 3.5, 4. Yeah. It's like now 4.5. It's 4.
All right, you're going Dallas +4.
Drew, I don't want to do this to you.
Fine, Cam. You're Scrooge at Christmas. You're Mr.
Are we opposite on every mineral pick?
You're against all my minerals, correct? Yes, you are. So
I didn't want to.
Let's see who's having a Holly Jolly weekend.
I didn't want it to go down this way, but that's the way it's going to go down, Drew.
Cam just saw me catching up in the overall score in the season. He's like, you know what?
Oh, I'm just going to give it. You know me. I'm Larry Lemon. I'm going to give this thing away easy when I win 2 games this week.
All right, let's recap Cam's pick. Chargers -3 tonight. Houston +3.5 on Saturday. Baltimore -6 on Saturday. Cincinnati -7.5. Tennessee +4.5. The Jets is his silver at +3. Falcons -10. Patriots +14. Carolina +4 is his gold. Chicago +7. Commanders +3.5. Seattle +4 is his bronze. San Fran +1.5. Jacksonville +1. Dallas +4.
Actually, I'd like to switch Jacksonville to the Raiders too.
Jesus Christ, Cam. All right.
Sorry, it's the Christmas season. It's like your kids. They're going through their toy list, and you're going to Toys R Us, and some 400-pound lady is giving you double elbows. So she got the last toy on the shelf. You got to make it audible. So
you're going Raiders -1.5.
Yes.
Why?
You better send me these picks because I don't even remember what I'm doing anymore.
I'll have the board for you. I'll send it to you. Why are you switching to the Raiders? You don't believe in the tank, eh?
No reason. Other than Jacksonville on the road.
They're fully in tank mode. That's why I don't like them. I think
Jacksonville's in fucking tank mode too.
No, they're trying. Mac Jones is trying to win games.
That guy's after watching that game again, his little celebrations after like every 4-yard gain. That guy needs to shut the fuck up. Even though I appreciate him trying.
You did you like apologize to him on Monday?
I know it. I take it back.
Fair enough. All right, let's get to our halfway point of the show, Cam. The questions for Mr. Cam Stewart. Starting with Dwayne from Dewey, he says. I don't know why his name's Dwayne on YouTube, but he says from Dewey. Okay. What the hell are you chugging in your coffee mug? Looks like you drain it every time you raise it to your mouth. Is someone putting a shot in it after you put it down, or are you just drinking out of an empty cup every time?
What a great, very, very, very astute. But I will say this: usually shitty cold coffee that tastes like ass. But sometimes
it is true though. You're always an empty cup. And you're always like trying to get.
I know. I'm trying to get the last. I am Maxwell House. Good to the last drop. And sometimes my neighbor gave me a bottle of Bailey's, so once in a while I'll throw a little Bailey's in there because honest to God, old coffee from a drip machine tastes like ass. But I drink it every day.
Well, why are you drinking Maxwell House, Cam? Go buy like a new.
It's funny you mentioned that, Drew. Just got a gift. Lisa's getting me a French press for Christmas, and I'm going to upgrade with the real Italians. And
I have a French press.
Buddy, I've been through 3 Nespressos. They break down hard. Like I'm very upset. So
I'm not a fan of Nespressos at Keurigs. I have both. I just don't like the instant coffee.
So what are you doing?
I make a pot of coffee or I French press. The issue with my French press I find is it's not enough coffee. It's like 2 cups it makes. I'm a guy that drinks like 4 a day. So
Me too. I drink 2 pots. You're right.
Yeah.
But 2 pots. Okay, what kind of drip coffee do you buy then? You tell me.
Lavazza. It's like an Italian brand. It's like
they don't sell it in the jugs though. The Lavazza's like those little pouches.
Yeah, it's enough for a week of coffee.
What are you, some kind of rich guy? That shit costs like $20 for a little pouch. I get the Maxwell House tub for $10.
It's $10 for a bag. Yeah, it's I get.
You don't no respect for Folgers?
Cam, no.
Actually,
I won't like cheap out on is my coffee because
you're right.
I'll spend the $10 a week to enjoy my coffee versus having a box of Folgers or Maxwell.
I will say this though, I bought Melita when it was on sale, and that's better than the other ones. It's more closer to an Italian coffee than the shit.
What about Starbucks? You a Starbucks guy?
I hate Starbucks.
Why?
Too acidy. I got heartburn. Acidy. Yeah, I need something kind of in the middle of Tim's and Starbucks. Starbucks coffee gives me heartburn.
Tim's is swamp water, so I wouldn't.
Oh yeah, no. I can drink Tim's coffee and like literally it does nothing for me. Like,
yeah,
it's like water.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So
the other question.
That answers the question for his mug. It's just
sometimes tell him. Good observation. Sometimes there is nothing. It's a habit. Next.
Next one. Here's my question from Ferda. This is another one about the mug. What is Cam taking swigs out of his empty mug? So there's a lot of question. He said that's the funniest part of the show is Cam swigging out of an empty mug.
Sometimes I forget I put like aspirin in it and stuff like that. And when you see my face go whatever, like, because sometimes I like to take it in a liquid and I throw it in the coffee. Fuck, Dude. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, that makes it taste like shit.
Yeah, well, I'm already drinking Maxwell House, so you tell me. Are they? Sorry, Drew. Maxwell House line. They better not be a sponsor. I think we got no coffee sponsor yet. No. I drink their fine product.
Yeah, I'll start drinking it too if they sponsor. Next one, Cam. What are the best pizza toppings, and is pineapple an acceptable option?
It is, but I got diabetes. We're not going to have this pineapple conversation yet. My go-to pizza is there's 2 kinds. I'll either get it thin, or when I want to get fucking like bricks, I get a deep dish pizza, double cheese, double pepperoni, sausage, and I'm gonna like not like this item, but the salt with the thing. Green olives, not black. Green. No. Black olives are for losers and mushrooms.
Black olives are way better. Stop it.
You're an idiot. Black olives don't even touch green olives. You nuts.
Green olives have no flavor.
You are insane, bro.
Green olives have no flavor. It's like
green has flavor. Black tastes like nothing. They taste like dirt.
Kalamata olives are the way to go. Anyway.
Oh, you're pissing me off. Those are my touchdown scores too. Wrong sheet I threw. Drew, when you go to do a charcuterie board, do you see fucking black? They're green.
Yeah, but they're stuffed with garlic or something because they taste bad.
You can get regular. You can stuff them with garlic. You can stuff them with peppers. You can do whatever. Anyway, the black ringed olives are the worst fucking thing in town. Okay. Anyway, I like. I even like anchovies, but I'm not even going to go there, or else we're going to have a real problem.
Anchovies are only good if they're in a Caesar salad. That's the only time they're acceptable.
I eat them like when I want like instant salt kick. I just grab one and eat it.
That's disgusting.
I'm a disgusting person,
okay, next one from Big Mike. Question for Cam. What's the first live NFL game you ever attended? What were the teams and what was the outcome? I'm thinking it's got to be a Bills game based on.
No, Seattle, Detroit.
Really?
John Freese was the Seattle quarterback.
Oh shit.
You know who Seattle's running back was? Lamar Smith. He used to play for the Dolphins back in the day when he went to Seattle. He actually had like 180 yards in the first half. Seattle's kicker, Todd Peterson, missed a kick to cost him a playoff spot. I was actually sitting, you could appreciate this, Drew. You know who I sat with?
Who?
Howard Ballard, an old Bills offensive lineman's family at the game. He was on Seattle.
You knew him or he was just there?
No, he was just there. And I had my Seahawk gear on and they said, come sit in our section. Because back then there was empty seats at the Silverdome.
I'm surprised you didn't go to a game before the 90s, Cam. I'm going to be honest.
I think I did, but I don't remember.
Fair enough. All right, next one. From Vanillas. Can you both do a weekly 4-team money line wager? So we can do this after the segment.
We will do it at the end for you, friend.
All right, next one from Dr. Tough Guy. Question for Cam. Any tips on dealing with a shady character that drifts into your life, neighbor, coworker, friend, etc.?
Should probably talk to Drew about electronically erasing them from your life, but what you can do, that's really tough because I'm kind of the guy who lets grifters back into my life.
I was going to say, Cam's the worst guy because he'll be like,
I can't even answer that question because I ran into a guy from high school that's like a crackhead and he talked my ear off. Like, you think I talk? This guy was driving people fucking bonkers at the bar. Like, they're like, Cam, like, did you engage? I'm like, I haven't seen the guy in 10 years. I know he's eating out at dumpsters, but
you're too nice. That's the thing.
Yeah, Drew. It was. You know what? That's not a question for me. Ask Drew that question. Drew will just ghost you and say "fuck," like "f off."
No, yeah, I'm a big fan of the. Oh, sorry, man, I don't remember you.
It's you're playing that game. That's a horrible. That's a horrible game to play.
Cam, if I don't want you to be in my life, and then I just know it's a bad sign, I'm just. You know what? I haven't seen you in 10 years.
Why would anybody want to be in your life? You're at home with kids and a family. Like, what are you doing? You're not going to do it. Settle down.
I don't got time for shady characters.
And you know what? I don't want shady characters in my life because I got enough fucking problems. I don't need another one.
Yeah, except that if someone starts talking to you, you're like, fuck. All right,
I know. I always give people the time of day.
Or you go, oh, it's about that time. I got to go. You weren't even wearing a watch. Oh, sorry. See ya.
I never do that. I stay too long.
Yeah, exactly. All right, this next one, Gam. I'm a Leafs fan living in BC and a Nucks fan. I absolutely hate Toronto, and most of them are Seahawks fans. I've never, ever met a Seahawks/Leafs fan combo. Really curious how Cam became that combo.
When I was a kid, I watched a game in the Denver Broncos, which, like, even before John Elway. I just watched Seattle. They were on TV one day, and they had Steve Largent, and it was in 1983, Kurt Warner. Like, they were a team that they stuck with me. I go, this is my team. Like, I liked them. I liked the way they played back then. They took a lot of chances. As for the Leafs, that's kind of been embedded since I was a child because that was our team. And
it was a family thing.
No, not really a family thing. It's just like my brother hates the Leafs. He lives in Calgary. He's a Calgary Flames fan. He thinks, and when he was in Vancouver, he'd probably cheer for the Canucks. But the thing about it is, I'm not going to lose sleep over the Leafs anymore. I flipped out a long time ago when I was younger. I'm like, you know what? I can't give any more energy or years of my life and heart pain for the.
Yeah, you're now like a passive fan. We're like, if they win, they win. If they don't,
no, like I cheer for them, but
I'm saying like you don't expect any good things anymore.
No, I don't. But they beaten Dallas as dogs the last 6 games on the road. Great bet last night.
Playing like shit though. Question from Spencer now. My question's for both of you. If you had to watch only one movie for the rest of your life and all other movies cease to exist, which would it be and why?
God, these questions are so fucking hard.
What's your movie?
Owning Mahoney for me. Owning Mahoney.
I was gonna say I love the Mission Impossible series, but I can't just pick one. So I
because Owning Mahoney is our life. It's gambling. It's
the
guy drove a jalopy. He's betting $75,000 a hand. It's actually a true story. Dan Mahoney worked in Toronto at CIB. They have Mahoney Day for him at Atlantic City in New Jersey. Still,
that's the one movie you'd want to watch the rest of your life.
Yes, I love that movie.
I'm thinking like action, like
I give a fuck about action movies. I got too much action going on.
So if I'm going comedy, then I'm going either Super Troopers or Grandma's Boy, or you know what? I'm going Superbad. I'm just going original. Superbad.
Yeah, Superbad's fine. The other, oh my god, this guy. Okay, yeah, Superbad.
Yeah, Grandma's Boy is like my favorite comedy ever.
I've never seen the movie. Send it to me.
You talk about me not seeing stuff. Grandma's Boy is a legendary movie from
Grandma's
Happy
Boy.
Man.
Sounds stupid.
Yeah, so fucking funny.
Okay, I'm gonna go give it a shot.
Or Billy Madison would be a good pick too.
I like Billy Madison. That movie made me laugh.
All right, last one. Going to a potluck this weekend from Jerry. Are frozen pizzas an acceptable dish to bring?
No, they're
If
not, Jerry.
What would you bring, Cam?
You're not bringing Dr. Utker to somebody's house. If you do, I'd grab that thing and snap it over my leg.
But you wouldn't. I'm assuming he's going to cook it before and be like, "Hey, I got fresh pizza."
No, it's horrible, Jerry. You could do better. Like, don't buy a $3 pizza. Even if, you know what, make a nice side then. Like, scallop potatoes or do something. Like, don't fucking bring frozen pizza.
That's a lot of effort. Cam, if you brought 3 frozen pizzas to a potluck cooked, I feel like that's acceptable.
I think it's like an idiot bringing Tupperware and say fill them up at the end of the night. They'll do it for you. That's the way. Like people who bring their own shit, it's like, come on, man. What you bring to a potluck? Weed.
Cam's going to a family potluck this weekend. He's just going to bring a bag of weed.
Anyway, it's legal. And no, I'm saying, please, Jerry, I beg of you, don't bring frozen pizza.
So what would you bring?
To a potluck?
Yeah. If I was at a potluck on Saturday and I was like, Cam, you got to bring a savory dish.
I'd bring chicken wings. I'd bring mashed potatoes. I would bring a pecan pie. Whatever. A pecan pie, maybe a dessert. A pecan pie.
But if I said savory and you brought wings, I'd be okay with that. But that's expensive. Like you're going to bring enough wings for 20 people. Like you got to bring like.
You're right.
Wings.
I'm just saying, please don't bring frozen pizza.
Yeah, I'm thinking like pasta salad. Like
yes. See, those are great options because it's not expensive and it's a nice little side dish. But don't be fucking rocking Dr. Ecker to my place because any pizza named after a physician, that's not good enough for a potluck and it's not good enough for us.
It is the best frozen pizza though. I'll gotta stand by.
I know what it is. They're thin crust, but you know what? Frozen pizza will never replicate real pizza. It's one of those things they haven't got it right.
Of course. What about meat pies? Is that acceptable?
I love meat pies.
Okay, because I'd go to the grocery store and get those like freshly cooked pies that day.
Yes. The only thing we ever agree on, because you like so many weird, dumb things, but we both agree Yorkshire pudding's the fucking most underrated.
British food, Cam. I grew up with Irish grandparents and everything, so it's.
I'm Scottish and Irish. My mom's side's Irish, my dad's side's Scottish, but fully Canadian. But the thing is, like a good Yorkie, you can't beat it, man. It holds other foods, it holds gravy, and it's better than a croissant.
Some minced meat with some onions on top.
Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, you see, Drew, you get it now. Now I'm listening.
All right, let's get to our props of the week, Cam.
Is that the end of the questions? That was fun.
Yeah, that's it. The sheet you threw, did you catch it? Did it go far enough?
I think I have some things written down, but they're not the right.
Yeah, go get it. We'll wait.
This was from the Cincinnati game. Cooks, okay. Dallas, Cincy.
Cam's not wearing pants again, so he's got to go off to the side.
No, I don't wear pants. You want to see?
No. Oh, God.
Full leg.
Oh, God.
Do you see me now, buddy? My legs, because I'm walking up hills, I'm ready to rock.
It looks like you're walking up hills.
I'm ready to go.
Somebody. No wonder you got to get your STD shot. Cam can't hear me. Oh man, I'm gonna ask him a funny question.
I actually got a compliment from somebody. I was in the swimming pool in Seneca. They're like, "Dude, you look like you used to run or something." I'm like, "I know, I just lost a lot of weight."
You're telling me some random person. He can't hear me right now.
That's my job. I do my workout like Rocky. I don't lift. I literally walk and jog up hills, like just on inclines. It's the best thing you could do for your legs.
So, before you were humping your chair, you were saying
no, I just stretch it out there. Mm-hmm.
Some lady complimented you in a swimming pool. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, she did. My girlfriend was no. She was with her husband. She goes. Do you run? Because my legs were in I had these really bad short shorts. So it
you're the short shorts guy.
Oh no, it was embarrassing actually. I brought I forgot my bathing suit, so I had to roll basically underwear to the pool. I had some old tight ones from I found them and they were pretty tight. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna say whatever.
I think you the bright pink swim shorts that barely go down past your thigh. No,
actually, I just have regular swim trunks. I used to have Ocean Pacific swim trunks. Remember those OP back in the day, the surfing company or Quicksilver?
Oh,
Are you old enough for that, Drew, or not?
I lived at Pacific Sun in West 49. I know Quicksilver's I still have Quicksilver shirts.
Actually, I got a Quicksilver dress shirt. The thing is, my favorite shirt. It's nice and thin. Doesn't give you sweat stains.
All right, Cam. My props for the week. My gold prop is Patrick Mahomes over 225 passing yards. He's averaging 263 at home this season, mixed with a bad ankle where he will not be scrambling. I think this is way too low. I love this prop. My silver is Puka Nacua over 90.5 receiving yards. He's been over this in 4 of his last 5 games, including over 110 in 3 of those, and I like them to beat the Jets now. My bronze is Dorian Thompson-Robinson over 25 yards rushing. The Bengals D hasn't been that great, but they do rush the passer well, and in just half a game against Cincinnati earlier this season, Cam. He ran for 44 yards on 3 carries. I could see him just taking off, and 25 yards rushing is too low. My bonuses are Devontae Adams over 80.5 rushing or receiving. He's been over 102 straight, and James Cook over 70 rushing yards. It's going to be bad weather in Buffalo against New England. I think they run all over them.
I like those, Drew. Your props are rock solid.
Let's hear
your Yorkshire pudding recipe. I'm going to go for Pacheco.
Okay.
If Mahomes is hurt, don't you think Pacheco is going to get goal line carries?
Yep. What's the odds?
He's plus 120. I thought he'd be minus 150. It was actually.
Yeah,
I almost feel like
scored recently. Weirdly, that's why.
No, it's a good price though. I'm going to take another shot with Nico Collins at plus 165. He had 2 touchdowns last week.
Nice.
Noah's playing well. Mark Andrews is starting to get in the end zone for Baltimore, plus 175.
Okay.
For Cleveland, I'm going to go with my first car held up by bungee cords. It was a Ford. Ford Tempo. I'm going to go with Ford, running back of Cleveland. Isn't Chubb out? Plus 140.
Yeah, he broke his leg.
Yeah. Here's one that you're going to hate. Chicago, Swift, plus 105.
That one loses.
No, it doesn't, because Detroit's going to give up. That game might be 31-27. It's going to be a shootout.
Okay, next one.
Braylon Allen of the Jets.
Ooh.
I don't think
Paul might play. It's not confirmed yet.
I'm done. No, I'm so sick and tired of these guys out, questionable, not practicing. Just tell me what you're doing. Enough.
How about Tony Pollard playing 16 snaps and leaving the game with Tajay Spears-Taylor? I was like, well,
Know what, Drew? See, simpatico. Spears,
Ooh.
plus 175 for the Titans. He's my guy this week.
What was the odds on Allen? You didn't say. Braylon Allen?
Plus 240.
Oh, nice.
What do you think about Scary Terry for the Commanders?
I think the Eagles might absolutely annihilate them, so I don't know if I like it.
You know what? I'm going to leave Scary Terry off, but guys, if you like him, because he's on my fantasy team, plus 165.
Okay.
And I'm going to go with Indianapolis. If he actually puts the ball over the line, Taylor minus 120. And one more, Drew, for you. No Charbonnet, my good man. I will take Walker even.
What if Walker's back?
Isn't he back?
Oh, so you like Walker?
If he's back, yeah.
Okay.
They say he's playing, so
I thought you said pick Charbonnet at even. Sorry.
No, I said I don't want a Charbonnet or a Chardonnay. I want Walker.
Gotcha. Bad joke. It went over my head.
It was a horrible joke. Everything I tell is shit, but you usually get them.
All right, Cam. Our money line parlay for our viewer. What was his name that asked that question?
It was Big Tim.
Dallas Benillis asked us for a 4 money line parlay.
Good handle.
Let's go. You want to do one together or you want to do one each?
I'll give you mine. You know what? Let's do one together and one each. We'll do 3.
Okay, 3 teams? Okay, you give me your
No, we're going to do 3 separate parlays.
Okay, so give me your 4 teams for your money line parlay.
Okay, I want Baltimore.
Okay.
I want, this is really stupid, but I'm going to put Buffalo. Okay, but we're just building it, right? We're building the home.
Yep.
I want Cincinnati.
Just going heavy favorites, all right.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm not putting any dogs in it. I'm just going to be a favorite money line parlay. I'm going to do another one with dogs. Larry Lemon. Hold on.
One more.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out some stuff here. Okay, one more. Who's another big favorite?
Atlanta against.
Yeah, give me Atlanta. Yep, perfect. That's my parlay. Thank you.
So your parlay is 4 team money line parlay plays plus 126.
That's pretty gross, but I'll take it's plus money.
Yeah, that's some nasty.
I'll do better next time. But you give me yours, and I'll give you a better one.
My 4 team money line parlay is going to be San Fran against Miami, Chiefs against the Texans.
Okay.
Philly against Washington, and Tampa.
That's a dangerous pick.
And Tampa against Dallas. 4 team money line parlay plus 600.
Okay, I got one now. I'm going to give you something stupid.
Okay, so now give me 2 teams because we're doing this one together.
Okay. So do you want a dog or a favorite?
Let's do 1 dog each and 1 favorite each.
Okay. My dog will be Seattle.
Ooh, okay, Seattle and
or Washington, but you're on Philly, so I have to go Seattle.
Who's your favorite?
Seattle.
No, you're underdog Seattle. Now you got to pick a favorite.
Oh, a favorite. Baltimore.
Okay, so Baltimore and Seattle. I will go. My underdog will be.
How about the Niners? Maybe
they don't really count.
Yeah, it's almost a pick 'em.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
So what 4 to 7 point dog's going to win outright? 3-7 dog.
You know what? Give me Carolina outright against Arizona.
You know what, Drew? I like your style.
And then my favorite will be the Bills. Let's throw them in there.
Yep.
4 teams plus 860.
Hey, that's good. So now that's a parlay you can sink your teeth into.
All right. That's I mean, I don't know about Carolina over Arizona.
You know what we'll do next week, guys, too? We'll do the parlay and we'll give you a teaser, too, because we like to do
we do our teaser week. That's the next step.
Okay.
So I got the 7
we're doing pretty good with these teasers, I think, aren't we?
Yep. Okay. Hitting three of the last 4 weeks.
So what are we doing? How many games?
4. We make it plus 115.
Is it a 7.4 banger? Okay.
Yep. My first one, Cam, will be Cincinnati to a pick'em.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm going to go with. Oh, God, what do you think, Drew? I'm having problems right now. Would you hate me if I took Houston? Yes. Or would you? I like Houston plus 10.5 too.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Did you just take Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Okay. How about? Can I at least get the Commanders at plus 10.5?
Yeah.
Thanks.
You like that better than Seattle plus 10.5?
Both the same. Actually, you know what? And give me my other pick. I'll do 2 now, and you do the final one. How about Atlanta down to 1.5?
It's down to 2, but yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll add. You know what, Cam? I'm gonna get the Lions at pick'em against the Bears.
Fair enough.
So it's 5-team teaser plus 275. We got Bengals down to a pick'em, Texans plus 10.5, Commanders plus 10.5, Falcons -2, and Lions as a pick'em.
We should do more things like this. We'll address this situation later. I like that. It's good to have all these different options.
Yeah, I mean, what's wrong with this? Nothing wrong with this bet, Cam.
No.
It has been placed. I like being able to place this while we read it, while we talk, so I can just be like.
I think one show we should do a teaser with. We pick a side in every single game and put it in as our lottery teaser.
7 points or 6 points?
We'll do it next week because we got to come. Now I'm thinking about like a 7.12 banger.
I'm doing it right now.
Okay, let's do it right now.
We're doing Carolina plus 11.5.
Yep. Okay, let's go through. Okay, I got it right now. So let's go. I'm going to go through the board, and you're going to go. So we're going to go with
Houston plus 10.5. We'll start with Houston.
Yes, we're going to Houston plus 10.5.
Steelers plus 13.5.
Okay, I don't like it, but I'm listening.
I just think
it's fine. 13.5. 13.5 is fine. Bengals pick.
Bengals pick. Okay.
Carolina plus 11.5.
Yep.
Washington plus 10.5.
Okay, wait. We're going to go in order. Lions or Bears? Lions is a pick 'em or Bears?
I'm on a different site, and this is the order I'm going on. So sorry. Can I go? Can I just do the games?
Okay, sure. You tell me.
Commanders plus 10.5.
Okay.
How about Falcons minus 1.5 or 2? Okay, whatever.
Yeah,
the hell
minus
it is.
2. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, this one's on you. Tennessee or Colts? You tell me what to do with it. Or do you want to pass on this game?
No, we're doing them all. Titans plus 10.5.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Then we're going to go with Lions down to a pick, you think? Even though I like the Bears to cover. Jets plus 10. Okay, no. I'll do Rams plus 4 if you want to cross over 0.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Fuck it.
Rams plus 4. Yeah, we got our own rules. Don't worry about it. Seattle plus 10.
Okay.
Now, what do we do with Patriots? Do we make them plus 21.5 or Bills minus 7.5?
I think Bills 7's easier.
You know what? Bills minus 7.5.
It's just 7 here.
Oh, so. 7. Okay, so I'm on a site that's got a lot of hooks.
Jags Raiders.
No, first Niners plus 8.5.
Yep.
Okay, Raiders. You could probably take the Jags 8.5.
Yeah, I like the Jags better.
Okay, and you could touch this game because I kind of like Dallas, but you can put. No, what? Let's put Tampa Bay down to from minus 3.5 to plus 3.5.
Yep. And then Saints Packers.
Packers minus 7.5.
All right, you got a lot of halves on your site.
It's on FanDuel Ontario. Every game has a hook. They don't have straight numbers. It's just more juice either way.
15-leg teaser is 50-1.
Send it my way. Send it to me.
That's
I'm going to play the same one, and then the games that we had a little bit problem on, I'm going to mix and match. Like
I'm trying to see how I can even get this pick on the screen.
Well, use a smaller font, friend. That's your job.
I'll have to do it in 2. Well, I like to just screenshot the bets I place, but
you're the computer wizard. I'm working with chalk and pen and paper.
You're not working with chalk. When was the last time you used chalk in your life?
I'd love to have you know what? I'd love to have a chalkboard in my house. Actually, something that. Wouldn't you? They're amazing. You write all sorts of thoughts on it. And it's always there.
Yeah, whiteboard with
like paper. a whiteboard.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I was just thinking even going old school with a little chalkboard. But okay, whiteboard's fine.
No, I don't think schools don't even have chalkboards anymore. It's crazy.
I actually go to a school and steal one because I'd like to have one.
Yeah, you could probably find them in the dump. Just go to the dump.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm looking for a chalkboard. They're like, here you go. Yeah. But what would you do with a 20-foot chalkboard in your bed in your room?
It's a little. Those are a little bit too big. You're right.
Exactly. All right. Well, that does it for this week of the Drew and Stu podcast. Cam,
what are we doing next week? Christmas special?
Week we're here on Monday for the holiday specials, and then we're back on Friday. So not Boxing Day or Thursday like usual. We'll be back on the 27th on Friday for the show. So we'll be Monday to give our picks for the holidays, including Christmas, the Boxing Day game, and then back on Friday for the weekend stuff. So stay tuned for that. Cam, maybe we'll get some Santa hats on the Monday show.
Yeah, good. You know what? Send me a text to remind me because I always screw it up, and you're always saying I'm not very festive. I'll try better this year.
Oh, you got to have an ugly Christmas sweater this year.
I don't have an ugly Christmas sweater. No.
Cam,
you know what I should have bought? I should have bought that Seahawks, like, the Mike Ditka style, like old sweaters from the 80s. I love those sweaters too. If you could find me one, any team, I'll wear it. I love those. Those are Christmas sweaters basically, but they just have the team name on it, and then I'll wear. Yeah,
they're more rugby sweaters than Christmas sweaters.
Whatever, they're cool. I love those things. They're straight fun.
Go to Walmart by your house, spend $10 on a Christmas sweater because they're all on clearance now because Christmas is close. You can get ones with the Grinch all over it or Homer Simpson.
Yeah. Can I get one with Snoopy?
I don't know. I'm not Walmart. Probably. It's just
like a fun character from the holidays.
Yeah, fair. Snoopy's not really a holiday character, but that's besides the point.
What about my buddy over here? Hey, Drew, I love Scooby Snacks. Christmas. Don't worry, Carmelo Anthony Scoob. You're going to get lots of treats this year.
I don't think Scooby's a Christmas character either, is he?
No, he's Carmelo Anthony Scooby-Doo.
Fair. Carmelo's more of a Christmas character because he's played on Christmas.
I love that he's in like the worst Denver Nuggets. Like, Drew, it's so bad. It's like 15. It's like you wouldn't even know what team it is. It's like that. He's got shorts and a bad shirt. Kind of like me.
Scooby-Doo L.O. Anthony? I don't know. Whatever. Stupid joke. All right. Cam, we'll see you on Monday. Thanks, everybody. Click like, click subscribe. Tell us your best picks and questions.
Don't worry. Drew's just going to saw out that last 15 seconds because it was fucking horrible. Merry Christmas, everybody. Talk to you on Monday.
This has been Drew and Stu. Follow Drew at Producer Drew and Cam at Cam Stewart Live. May the winners be yours and all of the best bets hit.